when it comes to having a mentor, it helps you shape a lot of things. So you can have mentorship for so many things. You can have mentorship in your spiritual life, in your career life, even for relationships. What having a mentor has done for me is that it has cut off so many mistakes I would have made.
Yeah.
Even as simple as doing applications. Like, what are the things that I should have written in my application that I'm not writing? This is why they're not calling me for interviews. The very first mentorship meeting I had with my mentor, that was the first thing she just said. In that first 20 minutes, even me, I told myself that if I was the one scrutinizing my own application, I would not pick myself.
Yeah, it's just,
like, they're just certain things that they're looking out for that I wasn't, not that I don't have those qualities, but I wasn't putting it down.
Yes.
And it's happened to a lot of people. People are here sending 1,000 applications that is not getting anywhere. And they think that, they're not seeing that I have 20 years experience. No, they're not. Anybody that's listening, whatever area in your life that you feel needs work, get yourself a mentor, because they've gone ahead of you and they've actually, like, they have the experience. They save you this time, all this trial and error. Before you know it, you spent your whole first early 20s just going left, right, front, up. All to no avail.
Hi guys, you're welcome to another interesting episode of Freedom of Speech. If you are joining us for the first time, you are absolutely welcome. Here is a safe space where we'll talk about anything and everything. And to our returning subscribers, we love you so much and welcome to another interesting episode. With me in the studio today, we have my girl, Daniella. Daniella, how are you doing today?
Yay, I'm good.
I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, it's good to be back again.
Yes, once I see you like this, I just know that episode is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I always love being here.
No, take
and
your
a
flowers.
venue to talk.
Take your flowers. Don't be
yapara.
modest.
This is the only time
Don't be
that
modest about it. Yes, guys, we have another beautiful lady in the house today. We have Dat Etsako Girl. I'm getting that right today. No mistakes.
Hi, how you doing, Jo?
I'm good. You're looking beautiful.
I can say the same for you.
I'm jealous.
Me too. I think that your top is my size.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
just some little adjusting.
I know you're a size 10, so...
No, I'm a size 8, not this again. Not this again, I am a size 8.
That is like anything you say.
Yeah.
We have a guest in the studio today. We know when beauty meets intelligence. Yes. She likes talking, like not just talking, like talking smart, talking money, talking intelligence. Okay. You understand what I mean? We have Dima in the house today.
Hi guys. Oh my God. Hi. Thank you so much. That's a lot. Like, but if you got one thing right, I do like talking about a lot of stuff.
You see, so every other thing is right.
You're not a liar.
I don't guess.
You're not. It's a good one.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I am your host for today, Joelle. Yeah. The topic we'll be talking about today is adulting 101, things I wish they taught me in school.
Damn. That's really a heavy topic.
Why? I just said adulting 101 and things I wish they taught me in school. Everybody's laughing already. How's the adulting going?
Adulthood Nascar, you better get up for your mind. That song is literally true. That's what they should have taught us in school. That's what they should have taught us.
Honestly, how to be an adult.
If I had known, all this time I was saying, I want to grow up.
I don't want to be a child anymore. I want to grow up. I don't want to grow up anymore. What do you mean that
baby now?
Oh my God. What do you mean? What's that?
You have to actually make account for anything.
I'm just
like at one, oh my God, there's no free money anymore. Like people don't just see you and be like, oh, small girl, take this to buy biscuits.
I miss that the most.
Oh my God. Right now,
you're
have 29 to buy chewing gum.
Lord.
What I wish they told me as a child is enjoy that stage. You know, like, don't wish to grow.
To grow up,
because I could have really sucked it in, you know, gather. You know when you are gathering.
Yes.
For this time, so that I'll be like, I remember when now I'm like, how I wish.
It's crazy. It's really crazy. My uncles are telling me, oh, you know, you're smallie. I'm a smallie myself.
Like,
don't be deceived by all this, please.
Oh my God.
Like, you know, you have to do something because you know that your uncle that you were saying, that my uncle, you know, they do.
Very
You are not.
stingy,
You are
very
Right now, I am my father's people. You see, I used to say, my father's people. Right now, I am my father's people.
I have forgiven my uncles and aunties
I
for the
forgive them.
promises that they've made
See,
that they
this
didn't
video.
accomplish. Now I understand why.
For me, I'm not even making promises anymore. Like, I'm just like, I'll see what I can do.
I'm not promising, but
see what you can do.
you see something.
I'm telling you.
So what you can do is promise.
I'm getting you
That's
from
what
by
they told
December
us
because I
now.
spoke
When
with
I
my
call my
auntie.
uncle, they'll tell me I'll see what I can do. To me, my uncle is working towards it, right? So if I tell anybody I'll see what I can do right now, I believe that they have that same perception that I'm working towards it. If you call me now and tell me anything, it is well. It is well.
No, it is well. It's very, very sad. If I say my younger ones is well, they will start praying for me. They'll think something is wrong.
I don't want to give anybody any form of assurance at all.
I think for me, I want them to, like, in as much as I've gotten to this stage where it feels like heavy, I also want them to look forward to it, I guess. So I don't want it to be dampening for them. So I don't want to start telling them things like, it is well. Because for me, when you say it is well, it means that both me and them are in the same shoe.
So you want to give them hope.
I want to give them a bit of hope, like,
so that
like it's
get
not
into
all
adulthood
bad.
as well and see it for themselves.
It's not all bad.
For me, I just feel you should just tell because nobody told me. I wanted to grow up so quickly.
And I was looking up to them and I was like, this is what life is about. This is what I want. I just want to grow up. I don't want them to send me anymore.
As in, when my uncle or my auntie tell me, I'm in Germany, I'm in Italy, I'll be like, this is their party money.
Right now,
you are the auntie. You are the auntie
abroad.
I am
shocked. I wanted to grow up so quickly. I wanted to, at a time when I just graduated, I wanted to go back to school because I could not face this. Like, when you graduate from school, that's when you now know
real life.
It has
That's
happened.
real life hits.
That's
Yeah.
when you see real life.
After uni, you're like, what's going on?
Yes, what's going on?
Where
I said,
everything
I
back to
prefer
back.
going back to school and be reading.
Let my only problem be how to pass exams.
Honestly, let me be honest.
your problem.
Telling them I don't have food to go. I'll send
don't
you
have like
something.
students. Let's help students.
When your book.
When you're in school, you'll be thinking, I can't wait to graduate. Let me be working and be making my money.
Free.
No, I don't.
I want freedom. I don't want it
I
anymore.
want my
Let's
only
trade.
problem be, let me pass my exam. That should be my only problem in life.
And what you should eat. What should you eat for lunch?
Eat for
I'll be
lunch.
eating rice today. Is it beef? I don't
I've
like
been
beef.
eating rice for...
That is
I'm
it.
tired.
Because what do you mean I'm thinking about house rent? I'm thinking about bills.
Why?
I'm
Like, you're not just
waking
thinking
up
about
in the-
just yourself
Do you
now.
understand? I'm
'Cause
thinking of
everybody's
waking
on
up
your
and
head.
going to work for a 12-hour shift. What do you mean? I'm
You're
just
still thinking about the future.
I'm just a
I'm
child.
just a child.
The funniest thing to me is that we're still going to sit down here in another 10 years and be saying, when I was this age,
Yes.
I wish they told me.
They told me, yes,
Enjoy
true.
this stage too.
Yes.
So which stage will I actually enjoy?
Well, you not saying, finally arrived.
I'm waiting for that arrive. Like, when is that arrive? Because now people are saying enjoy your 20s. Oh, this is time for you to
20s,
travel.
that's the
Do
crazy
this.
thing.
My own 20s.
No, but
Yeah, like how do you balance fun with hard work and thinking about the future, thinking about the now, correcting mistakes?
Personally,
it's a whole juggle.
I really don't feel like 20s is the time to enjoy your life, honestly, because 20s you're trying to like figure out what you want to become, figure out how you want to become what you want to become, figure out a lot of things, right? Love life, work balance, and all that. So I really don't think
the foundation.
I really don't think 20s is the time you enjoy. I think life begins at 40 actually.
life begins at
Do you think we should actually wait for 40 before you start living?
don't think
Because
so.
what if you die before then? What's not the
No,
point?
that's the assurance
Daniella,
we have
you
in
better
Christ
than
Jesus.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that do you
Yeah.
really think the best thing is to kind of like delay it till 40 then
No,
you start living?
I'm just saying, actually, Sha, but I don't really think like 20s is the time.
that you born.
Yeah, I mean, maybe 30s can do, but 20s is not really. I know that you are in your youthful age
That's
and
why
all
you can
that.
make
and
mistakes and correct
And
yourself from
correct
it.
them, exactly.
Yeah, because if you now 20, you now make mistake at 40.
Yeah,
ah,
40.
Yeah,
It's
I
full of
think
40,
can be
they
like
say.
a learning stage,
Full
but I
forever.
don't think like it's the time to
it's
enjoy.
it's more like
It's like it's like trial and error stage, right? But
yeah,
I don't
that
think
does
like
make
it's
sense,
really a
yeah.
time to like enjoy because what do you have that you're enjoying?
Like, I think it's really different because, again, we are looking from a point of like struggle, for lack of a better word. But some people look at it from a point of like abundance. Some people don't have 12-hour shifts, or like, because there are people who have been in this country as long as I have been, and they haven't worked a day.
True.
Yeah, true. Actually.
So people like that now, their own 20s is probably filled with like traveling and living life. In quotes,
and exploring.
Right?
I just
and
want to know what life's all about.
And that's what I think your 20s is for. So in as much as it's trial and error for a lot of things, I think it's also a time for you to actually open your eyes into like, where do I even want to live? Do I really want to live in this country, or did I just come here to
just
Japan? You know, is this where I want to live? Do I actually like these people, the culture here? I think that's what your 20s is for, because if you're a woman that wants to maybe get married and stuff, and you're looking at your age and everything, like obviously you have to settle with a family, and you're looking maybe in your 30s. So is it in my 30s when I'm married to my husband? I'm telling him that, see, I'm leaving you here in the UK. I'm going somewhere else.
That's true.
So 20s is when you figure out that balance,
everything that you want to do.
But to a good extent.
But
anyway.
don't you think, since when we were children, we wanted to grow up, now that we've all grown, everybody wants to be a child again? In my opinion, I feel we should just enjoy, since every stage the shock
has its own
So let's just enjoy it the best way we can.
True.
Yes, because when you are 40, you'll be like, oh, when I was 20.
Exactly.
When you are 50, you'll be like, oh, I remember when I was 40. Yes, and when you were 40, you say, oh God, when I was 20. So I feel we should enjoy every stage.
I agree with you, actually.
Yeah,
like
that
I completely agree with you.
I think that's the best way. It's just
That's
maximize
best.
it, because you can never get it back.
Life gets overwhelming sometimes. So it's actually, sometimes we actually forget to enjoy it.
Because you're like, am I supposed to be at this stage by this
like,
time? You know that whole thing where you actually really start thinking about your life.
Yes.
And you're like, this enjoyment I'm doing, I'm deceiving, is fake life. Oh, I'm supposed to, this thing now.
Or even like, this is where I would like,
I can do better than this. Like, just like this.
Brat,
you know, you start thinking about every single plan. And you're like,
I was
what?
watching Pastor Selman, and he was like, you want to enjoy your life, you're saying flex life, and you're in your 20s, and somebody that is in say same 20s or so, no, he didn't say 20s actually, he said somebody that is in his 40s come and spend 100 million in the club and goes home and sleep. You know that you're working 9 to 5, you spend the same 100 million, then you go home, you will not be able to sleep. Then he said that what he's just trying to say, he's not condemning anything, but in essence what he was trying to say is like, whenever you feel like it's comfortable for you, that's when you should enjoy your enjoyment. So literally, whenever like you get to that stage when it seems like, okay, yes, I'm comfortable to do that enjoyment, do it. Just do what works for you, right? Not that you because your friends they are traveling
so there's no real
around.
time.
There's no real time. Whenever works for you, that's just what it is.
And even to add to that, I do think that like also when it comes to your enjoyment, it should be based on where you are financially, not where your friends are financially, not where your partner is financially. Like, it's where you are financially. So enjoy yourself doesn't mean you might wait till maybe you are a millionaire or something. But it could be enjoying within your means.
Yeah, you don't need to travel to a different country to start
enjoy.
exploring. You can just go to a different city.
Enjoyment could actually, for some people, is actually just stepping out of their house, maybe just going to
the park.
I don't know, Nando's.
Actually.
Just have your favorite wings. That could be somebody's enjoyment. So I think sometimes it's the metrics at which we actually compare. That's why we always think we're not enjoying sometimes.
Because we're like, we always compare to people that are way better. And you're like, look at my
flying business class.
This is already, this is going on tour, going everywhere. Look at me, I've never even, my passport is just only passport I have, no visa. It's just about comparing with other people. And I think that's what makes us not appreciative of what we are. Because if we look back at ourselves from where we were to where we are, there's a big difference.
There's a difference.
Like if you look at, like, okay, first of all, for everybody here, there's Japa. A lot of people have tried to Japa and they have not successful. So just looking back, like, that's a big progress, and that's okay if that's all you've achieved. You are doing okay. Like, it's okay where you are. Just dwell in that and be grateful. Tomorrow will be way better.
Yes. But most times,
nuggets.
Sometimes you just forget. You start looking at other people that have achieved more. Then you forget to celebrate your little wins.
Yes. Like there's a place for delayed gratification, by the way. There is a place for that.
Actually, where do you draw the line then?
I think for me, what I do is little rewards. Like, so because you can decide to at every point enjoy your life, but there's some times when I create this like milestone I want to achieve, and then it's something significant, and so I reward myself with something equally significant.
Yeah.
So it's not like I make this money today, so I just carry myself, boom, I'm in Greece. No, but like maybe I achieve certain things I want to achieve, and then I decide, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to Greece, but rather than just go to Greece, I'm going to maybe fly business class, because that's like rewarding myself.
It's
that
like, I didn't just do that because I earned that.
I earned this. Like I deserve this enjoyment. So there's actually a place for it. Yeah, there's a place for it. So I guess it's just a balance of everything at the end of the day.
Yeah. When you spoke about as your finance increased, so with your problem. The first time I had a problem of 1 million naira, I said, Jesus, this was my
Tell me about
when I get to 1 million from
I get to 1 million. How?
Small girl like me.
Like how? How did it happen? How did I get here?
When I made my first million in naira, I didn't even. No, wait. When I made my first million in naira, like I didn't even realize
that you've done that.
Yes, because you know how you get so busy in life, like adulting, you just get so busy. Like I didn't even realize, and then when I look at my account, I'm like, I see multiple zeros. No,
how did you?
What
was your reward for yourself?
Oh my God, I think my reward was actually to take myself to Kenya.
You've been on my first way back.
I know.
Nice.
No. We should not be on
She has skipped it.
This topic is not for you at all. No.
It's probably Daniella. So she's like,
no, really. Actually,
you were ending in Nella. People. You made your first 1 million naira, and you're thinking of taking yourself to Kenya.
Because again, I would explain, right? And this is what I was saying about like delayed gratification, right? I had never traveled out of the country before. So that was like a gift to myself. I was only 25 then, so I was like, this is it. I have worked, I've made my very first million. This million, everybody's always talking about, million. I've made my first one. And I'm like, I deserve to actually leave the shores of this country. And I could afford Kenya. And that's where I went. It was just a weekend. But it was very eye-opening for me. And then from that trip...
Now you know.
I'm actually, guys, this one has traveled.
This one is always traveling. Just leave Daniella. She's always
I'm not the subject. I'm not the subject. This is the one that made the first million.
I'm still waiting for my first £1 million, by the way. So we'll get there.
Now you guys
I'm just saying.
Let's focus on this.
Quiet line.
Come up, begin to talk.
This one is just because you're saving all the money. You're saving all the money. That's why
this money. But yeah, that's what I'm just trying to speak about delayed gratification. Like it is rewarding after you've done something significant. So actually reward yourself with something that maybe you might not afford immediately. Like I could not have just stopped and say, I'm going to Kenya. But because like there was something significant, so you got like, tied to it. And and that's just what I'm saying about delayed gratification, by the way. That's some little things I've learned from this adulting of it. Like I have bits and pieces of things that like, in my head, I'm like, I wish I knew, right?
Yeah.
But one of the things that I'm happy I learned on this journey is like this delayed gratification. I'm not perfect at it because there are a lot of times that I splurge when I shouldn't. Really and truly.
And then you go back and be like...
And then I go back and I'm like, shift. Can I get an extra shift? But
madam, I'm available.
Exactly. But again, it's like, that's one thing I've learned on this journey that I'm appreciative of. But there are a lot of things that I think I wish I had known. I think we're getting to that. Like the things that you wish you knew.
You wish you knew.
Yeah, there are quite a bit of them.
Okay, I wish I brought pen and paper. Honestly.
Oh my God.
I'll have to watch this episode again with my pen and paper then.
Okay.
I don't need to talk too
So
much.
let's go to things we wish we learned in school when it comes to adulthood. So what are those things that I wish I learned this thing in school? Probably would have been easier. Or should we just say, instead of going to school, everything in general in higher institution should just be just how to be adults, how we can manage.
I think one of it for me, I would say, is mentorship. And obviously my pastor in church talks about it, so shout out to you, Pastor D. But yes, I think that when it comes to having a mentor, it helps you shape a lot of things. So you can have mentorship for so many things. You can have mentorship in your spiritual life, in your career life, even for relationships. And I think that that's something that I'm just learning this year. If I had known it since, I might even have been in a different career at the moment.
Okay.
I might have even been in a different, I don't know, place in my life generally. Because there are a lot of things that mistakes that I made that I wouldn't have, even in terms of studying in school.
Yeah.
Because people just say, oh, no, you should study medicine. If you don't study medicine, maybe this school, like my school, bless Unilag, they'll give you microbiology or biology education or something. And then you're just there, you're just trying to figure out, okay, what do I do next after I'm done? If you ask your lecturer, where can I work? They tell you anywhere. Microbiology, anywhere.
Sorry to cut you. There's one comedian that said, if you're going to university and they give you a course and they tell you, where can I work? They tell you anywhere. Run.
That's what they like to
Run.
They say, Matt, you can be anything you want.
Anything you want.
The only thing you can be is somebody looking for the next course to do. That is what you can be.
You have good potential in studying any other course.
Or you look for business. You gotta become a businessman or businesswoman, side hustle. And so I think that because for mentorship, right, what it does for you, and currently where I am in my own career, what having a mentor has done for me is that it has cut off so many mistakes I would have made.
Yeah.
So like even as simple as doing applications. Like, what are the things that I should have written in my application that I'm not writing? This is why they're not calling me for interviews. The very first mentorship meeting I had with my mentor, that was the first thing she just said. Wow. Like, it was a, 20 minutes conversation. It was supposed to be like a 20 minutes conversation. It ended up being like maybe an hour conversation. And in that first 20 minutes, even me, I told myself that if I was the one scrutinizing my own application, I would not pick myself.
Wow. You now know that it's not the devil that's against you.
And it's not the devil. I was thinking AI has chased me. AI does not like black people, but no.
Yeah, it's just,
like, they're just certain things that they're looking out for that I wasn't, not that I don't have those qualities, but I wasn't putting it down.
Yes.
And it was happening to a lot of people. And just that simple conversation, imagine I knew it, I don't know how many years ago.
Since you started applying for jobs.
People are here sending 1,000 applications that is not getting
anywhere, unfortunately.
And they think that, they're not seeing that I have 20 years experience. No, they're not. They're really not. They're not seeing it. Like, yes, you have stated in paper you have 20 years. A lot of people come and state, but they're not actually seeing that experience.
Yeah,
true. So I feel like number one for me would be like mentorship. I wish we could have a course on it in school. Because really and truly, people are going through life and just like so many things that could have been easier.
Yeah.
But just do it. Some people have gotten like maybe 3 or 4 masters. Just going left, right.
Anywhere, belly face.
Anywhere. Like,
my dear.
Nah, that one for me is very significant. That's why I mentioned it, because I feel like anybody that's listening, please get yourself a mentor. Whatever area in your life that you feel needs work, get yourself a mentor, because they've gone ahead of you and they've actually they have the experience. They save you this time, all this
trial and error.
Before you know it, you spent your whole first early 20s just going left, right, front, up, all to no avail. But yeah. That's my own number one.
That's your number one.
More people.
Pen and paper, because I never thought of this.
Honestly. I'm here, I'm like listening, I'm saying, Mama, pray.
Do you have point number 2?
Let's listen to more. Please tell us, educate us.
Daniella, what are the things you wish school taught you?
Oh, now we're waiting for number 2.
Daniella, say, I'll give you number 2.
Okay, let's start thinking now. So I really wish that school was more like personal in the sense that it wasn't just generic. So you see something relating to mentorship. Like
yes,
I know schools have something like guidance counselors, right? Mm-hmm. I wish that it was more practical.
Depends on
they don't make it go
see you. Some schools don't have guidance counselor. Just saying.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Some
sorry.
schools don't have guidance counselor. Some guidance counselor, I don't know. Maybe it's only sex education they know. So please, let's be guided.
Okay. God. Sorry, privilege. I'm sorry. So, some schools do have guidance counselors, and my secondary school did, and I felt that it was, to me, my guidance counselor was more of a spiritual thing, more like we're trying to lead you to God, and more like saying, oh, go to commercial class, go to this, but there's no real basis. They were just using the courses.
You're good at this.
You're very smart. You go to technical. Smart. You go to science. If you are just okay,
go to arts.
So the dumb people go to arts. Nobody wants to be in arts. I'm not dumb now. Please,
I'm sorry. Look at the art people now.
They're the ones making
They're
money.
doing well.
Hey, just
They're
draw
doing
small
well.
painting like this, just billions.
I don't do I blow boom now.
You are reading to be a doctor. They'll tell you there's no job.
This color, the red, it goes with the blue, and before you know it, boom.
Yeah,
it's about the inner mind.
They'll
not be doing
beating like
beating.
What do you my sister, I didn't see
they're making money really.
I'm seeing a hollow blackness. I don't see
called
darkness.
extracurricular activities. Those people, I feel for the younger children I'm going to give birth to. See, dancing, singing,
True,
anything that
just
is,
let them do what they want to do.
They will be like, I just want to read my book. I'm like, hey, sorry. Go and learn how to dance so that we can be rich. Be a footballer, be a musician.
Go and play, do tennis, acrobatics.
Exactly. Everything but education is what's winning now. And it's like, what? A school is supposed to make you. You're supposed to find yourself in a school, right? Know what your passion is. Know what. So that's getting back to the point of a guidance counselor. It's meant to be more personal. Like, they're meant to see how you've been tracking for a couple of years or like semesters. They'll be like, okay, these are things that you seem interested in. These are the things you seem good at. Maybe you should try doing this couple of things. And then you find yourself, a lot of people are saying their 40s and they don't know who they are.
Yes.
So I feel that is what a school is meant to bring. Like, I can't be going through, like, how many years have I done in school actually? It's secondary school was anyway, so basically I think almost 18 20
of formal
years
education.
of school, of like formal education, and now I'm not trying by myself to figure out
what I like,
what do I like, what can I do,
what do I really like, what am I good at. It's not just the papers and the books, because let me know, like, when it comes to theory, it's just to cram a pour. Like, it doesn't mean what comes easy for me. What can I just close my eyes and I can do, right? What is that? That's what a school is meant to achieve, and unfortunately that's not what it is. Is it that the whole point of school is not real? Like, we don't just know what is and then we're expecting something different, or they need to revise what the point of a school is, because
when you mentioned that, there are some things you can actually do with your eyes closed when you were way younger, but you going to the university, the higher education, you tend to leave that skill to pass your exam, and you find out that those people that were not doing well in school and they have a skill, they are doing very good.
The ones that
they are doing very good because you feel they don't care.
Honestly, but they're doing well. That just brings me to, like, I just remembered. And just cutting, like, I just remember, like, I used to like writing. Like, I used to write. Like, I used to write so well that, like, there was this, I can't remember the like a blog I used to put up my stuff in, and people from like different countries will read it, and they will even their English is not even that good, but they will comment like good comments, like, oh, where's the next one? I like this one or that one. And it's so funny because I entered like university. That was the first thing I dropped, because
but you have to concentrate on your studies.
I was doing microbiology.
You have to read it. You need to pass.
Let's know where life is.
I even hearing that they're like, you'll be a writer, and before you need to run up and down with journalism paper, running left, because some things are just so watered down.
They don't play the importance of it, and now you're not like, how wish I knew, because that's what is actually selling now. Like, being a writer, you're self-employed, you can literally just get your money. Like, but everybody's looking for that skill now.
Now I'm going from this one to that one to, like, okay, can I get myself back? And they tell you, oh, it's never too late, it's never too late. But the truth is that
skill that is lost.
That is lost. But the truth is that, like, this could have all been prevented.
Yes.
If we just had gotten better information, like she said, the counseling, mentorship, things like that. So really and truly, like, just what you said is just true. Like, it needs to be more personal.
Yeah, because like the general thing doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. Like, everybody is different, and in as much as I know that it's not feasible to implement it for every single person, there should be some sort of category, right? Like, if schools invested in having guidance counselors or some sort of mentors just for like a group set, like the teachers were, maybe that's like an extracurricular activity for them. Just notice who they are and kind of be more supportive. Don't just go for the paycheck. Try to actually impact their lives. Like, from primary school, that should be something that should be in there, where the teachers are looking out for. Look, this is where this person fits in. These are the good things they are good in. Like, what should they major in? Do you get? Because it just gives you more insight. Because sometimes you see yourself and you can't see yourself. You don't see yourself the way other people see you, because you see yourself as flawed. That's how humans are. You see your imperfections, right? But it's people outside that can see the perfection or the perfect side of you. So they are able to tell you where you're better at or as opposed to yourself, because all you can see is where you are icky at. That's where your major focus is. So that's why that outside figure, and the reason why it's cool is because you mostly spend most of your growing up with them. So they're the ones that actually notice you. Your parents may be there, but they may not be so vast in other areas that you could be excelling in. It's just what they have in like their mindset in. They know where the money is and they try to build you up for that money. But then teachers, they do know better because they've trained people, they have experience in it, so they should be able to guide more.
But do you think it's a country thing? Because I think I read, I don't know if I read somewhere or I saw the video somewhere when somebody said here in the abroad, a talent is supposed to be discovered between like 11 to like 16. When it's going to 18 it's overdue when a talent is not discovered. When it comes to football, basketball, dancers, those ballet dancers and other talents, other talents, because that's when their bones are still flexible. When they have injuries,
they can easily
heal quickly. When you break bones, it will heal very fast because you're still very young. That's when you can learn everything you need to learn before you go into that your 20s where everything
more,
So is it a country thing?
I like to think so. Like when I'm talking, a lot of times I always like to give this disclaimer that I'm talking as a Nigerian who grew up in Nigeria, because if tracking to what you're saying, right? If you actually look at the talents here, they start early.
Yes.
I mean, we go to the O2, we see kids all dressed up, they're ready to perform something and all that. There are schools in Nigeria that also do that, but these are for the privileged people.
True. It's not just open to everyone.
It's not for everyone. Not everybody has that opportunity to be in a school that teaches you dancing or even swimming.
That even embrace that.
Swimming.
They don't make it a thing in Nigeria calendar timetable.
At all.
So you say swimming. You want to go and play football.
Somebody told me swimming is a life skill. I said no, it's not breathing.
Honestly, because most schools nowadays will say, in fact, most parents will say, how will I train you to school to go and start dancing?
So I'll not send you money.
I'll be paying your school fees.
You want to go and learn art or fashion. What happened to data science or something more?
That's why in Nigeria, if you don't know maths or you don't know English, you will be flogged down till you get
Where's your brain? Like,
there are other things. I feel like there need to be like other things that like are incorporated into our educational system, especially in Nigeria, right? There should be classes for, like, say, if you're not good with maths, English, and all the normal subjects that we know, there should be like something else that you can do, right? If you know that, okay, I'm not a book person, I should be able to like something be else. This kind of person. Say, I want to venture into music full time, right? There should be like a music class, or I want to be a swimmer or a footballer. There should be like that class, and say, oh, one of the things I wish school taught me was like, life is more than that certificate.
True.
Right.
True.
Life is just more than that certificate. It's not about passing your exam and
getting... It's just an aspect of life. It's just an aspect.
It's not about graduating.
It made us feel that was the main thing. That was the main goal.
It was like they were always pushing and pushing. You come out with this 2. Your parents will even tell you, I'm expecting 2-1 from you. I'm expecting first class. Life is just more than that. Like there needs to be like other things, other opportunities, especially in Nigerian schools, where you can build on your talent, right? Where you can say, oh, I'm not a book person, I'm not a school person, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it should be encouraged. It should not be shut down and say, oh no, my child must be a graduate of biology. My child must be a graduate of medicine or this and that. Other things should be actually encouraged.
And some parents, it's for them, or because they just want to go and tell their friends, oh, my daughter is a medical doctor. It's
their pride. Just follow up.
Okay, go ahead.
Just follow up on what you said. That as per that whole degree thing. That's why when people are done with school, they are confused on what to do with life.
Do you understand?
Because it's like all you've been working towards
is to get that.
Just to get that.
So
now, after you've gotten it, it's like, okay, what is life about?
That's why I told you I wanted to go back to school.
And then if you don't now get a job, it's even worse. Because it's like,
for me to where do I go? What do I do? You're literally confused, and that's what happened to me after uni. After I was done, I had some months. I already got a job because NYC posted me into a good place, but it took me a while before I started working. It was about a month, and then during that moment I was just at home, and then I started thinking, what should I do myself? Like, I was really confused on who I was in terms of what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm supposed to be happy that, at least everything has something, but it's just that whole thing, like, I didn't know how to survive without having something to do. First of all, like, I had a month to myself, nothing.
You have to figure out what you want to do.
Movies were boring, and I love movies. It's like everything that I was doing, like, I was tired of fun. Like, it's like, okay, what am I doing? I was confused. I was so happy to start working. You know how I was so every day people are like, oh my god, why is she so happy? You did not know what's 1 month of no work.
I think even moving away from, like, I don't know if anybody has anything to say more about career, but even moving away from, like, career, right, and education, I think another thing for me is actually the importance of friendships. I wish it was actually taught in school. That one, not everybody's your friend. They say it theoretically,
but they don't.
They don't
explain what feel you should know.
That you'll be able to figure. Oh, this guy's a good guy. This guy's a bad guy.
Like, there's no label. There's no great way. There's
no
characteristics to actually. I mean, there is, but like, you can't just on one occasion know that this person is good or bad. Like, it's like, she didn't wish me happy birthday on my birthday.
I just feel there should be a course social life. They should just label it social life where they teach you
because becoming an adult, right, for me is realizing that your friendships play a very key role in even how far you go.
Yes.
It's people's friends that nominate them for things. It's people's friends that refer them. It's people's friends that say, oh, my friend can do this, let her have this project. It's people's friends. It's not magic. Like, this world is so much around connection, and I feel like growing up, I wish I knew more about that, because I'd have been strategizing from the scratch.
Like, yes, even in universities, there are people that we're not talking to.
People that you're not talking to, all because of what? He's not dressing well. He's a dead guy.
He's not dressing well.
My dead guys are up there now.
They're no more dead guys.
He doesn't write and pass exam. During exam, he's always looking at his book.
Cheating.
He's cheating. Do you understand? My dear, you're trying to make friends with people that answer questions in class and all that. And now look, like,
it's just so interesting. Like, if we look at friendships and relationships, like, as adults now, you look back and you wonder, like, there's some friendship that you had when you were younger that you did not even need.
Yes.
And now it's even difficult to even cut out of it.
Because some people are doing 20 years.
Some people are in relationships and friendships that have impacted them, that they cannot even, if they begin to even talk about what this person did to them or how this has affected them greatly, they might probably start crying. And so I feel like it's very important that we, our own generation now, because now we cannot even keep blaming the parents and everything. Their time, bless them, but it's already moving. We are becoming those parents. So I think it's very important for us to actually resume that role of, one, our education, like, we need to educate ourselves, and not just even formally, like, I'm talking even social education. Like, so that when your kids come to you and say, oh, mom, what do you think about this person? That she's my friend, or I want to be friends with her. If you don't want her to be friends with that person, you have good reasons.
Yes.
You will not say, because you will not
be
like,
they will never
because she's Yoruba or she's Igbo or she's
no. Tell them the real reason.
You have good reasons. This is how to find your friends. This is what you should look out for. I think that we, as coming up as adults, that's what we actually need to focus on, because this current generation is very, very network based, very connection, very friendship based.
Yes.
Because I know things that my friends are. My last job in Nigeria before I came here, it was a friend that recommended me. Lovely job. I was an executive assistant. Lovely boss. Lovely. I always say this. My first, designer bag was my boss that bought it. Why? He just said, "Oh, like, you don't have any." He was like, "You don't have." I mean, he told me about it. He was like, "This bag you're carrying is fake." And I was like, "Sir, I don't have money. I don't know if it's fake and real." And I told him, "Sir, you shall have the money. So if you go, you shall buy the original one for me." And I remember he traveled out. He came back and he was like, "There you go." But it's a friend that recommended me to that job. Like, it was a friend that said, "Oh, Dima, there's this opening. I know that you are good at this. Do you want to give it a trial? Do you want to interview for it?" And then he referred me. I sent my CV to the HR, and boom, I went for an interview. And it happens here, even in this particular, the UK, London. It happens here a lot. You'll be very surprised that it's people that are sending your CV like, "Oh, I have a friend that can do this." Your CV goes.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
So, like, I just feel like we need to really educate ourselves about friendships and relationships. Like, it's key. It's key. I used to say my life kind of revolves around my network of people.
True.
Because I know that if one of them becomes president tomorrow,
We're all in that White House together.
Because like one, they will know what you can do, and there's trust factor in it.
Because they know that you've got that loyalty.
They know, okay, this person can do this. She's good at this. I trust that she can deliver in this way. Again, you two as an individual, and I'm just saying disclaimer. Please have sense. Your friend will not go and refer you for a job that you cannot do. So don't go and say Dima said. I said if you know what you're doing and you're good at what you're doing and you have a good friend, they will refer you for that thing.
I know you're saying make friends that connect you and all that, but I feel like you should also have friends for everything. Like have friends for party, have friends that connect you. Yes, that's very important. But have friends for like different things, right? There are different people that will bring different meaning to your life.
Definitely.
Yeah, so you should have fun, like have friends for like different things. Yeah, and then again, one other thing I wish that school taught me was how to build myself emotionally. Honestly, see, I cannot emphasize this enough.
I don't even know if you can even learn it enough. I don't even think you can. You learn that enough. Process.
I know it's a continuous process, but there had to be like a foundation, right? Because our parents, God bless them, they did not know how to like speak to
emotional things.
The emotional part of it.
But when it comes to emotion, I feel our parents has a big role. Has a big role to play when it comes to a child's emotion.
Yeah, they did, but they just did not believe that something like that is like worthy of talking about. Like it's just. Is that why you're
pushing it down?
Your friend collected biscuit for me. Is that why you're crying? I beg you.
There are real problems.
Do you understand?
Because again, if you look at it, the parents was probably going through something else, and they're like, "Of all the problems, is this one that you're bringing?"
It's not to be going through.
I'll give you a new biscuit. It's okay. It's okay.
I personally do not even feel like adulthood and probably they were going through a lot or whatever.
If they were not going through, that's what they were going through too.
No. That's a fact, but that's not what I'm driving it at. I feel like their own parents, they were not like emotionally aware. So you cannot give what you don't have.
True. Facts.
So they don't know. Now where they know reach, now they give us, right? So we are becoming more emotionally aware. Where you can see a mom now will tell you, oh, I'm teaching my child about sex education. I'm teaching my child about this. I'm teaching my child about that. We didn't have that when we were growing up. They will only tell you that if a man touch your bra, you get pregnant.
If they see your pants
like this, just see have big baby. Most are you serious? Most people now, that's the like foundation that they had. So they were not like emotionally aware to say, oh, there are different instances, right? I don't want to base it down to like boys and girls.
It's more like the emotions
there are like
of
different
friendship,
instances of like you and your friends
like
and all that, right? Going to see children did not really see it like talking to my parents were like the best thing. Because I feel like they would not understand, right? And there was no other people, there was no other person to like say it to. Because so even in school, people, you don't get that as well. So you just bottle up. That's why we have a lot of like depressed and damaged Nigerians growing up now. Damaged people growing up now because there was nobody to talk to.
Vent out.
It's not like now that therapy has become like a thing.
But how many Nigerians go to therapy as well?
I mean,
they'll be like, I beg, I'd rather go and treat my problems away or something.
For the rich. Because if I have 200k to give therapist every month, I will not be depressed.
Not fine.
Money will solve my problem. Money will take away the depression.
So that's like one thing I wish like is incorporated into schools. To teach people how to be like emotionally aware. To say, oh, this thing that you're saying, it might actually hurt somebody, even if it's not coming from
emotional
a place.
Intelligence.
Do you understand? Even if it's not coming from a place of hurt,
it's not about the message. It's how you pass the message. I know you want to be truthful, but you can be kind in your words.
Because most times when you even go to your lecturer and say, sir, this thing, it will shut you up immediately. Most people do not even have relationship. I don't think any of my lecturer will see my face and recognize me because I don't have relationship with them. Right? There's no relationship because I just feel like as a girl, if you are going to your lecturer's office, they might be
having the wrong ideas.
So I did not have relationship with my lecturer. So I think that's one thing that needs to stop in mostly Nigerian schools. That's one thing that needs to stop.
Yeah, although I had good relationship with some of my lecturers.
You are smart now.
Me too. I did too with some of my lecturers.
I didn't, because my lecturers they were mostly males.
Yeah.
So I did not have any relationship with any of my lecturers, because the food department, there was no female lecturer, and all of them were very harsh. So I did not see any relationship that I want to have with them, right?
So what's one thing you thought being an adult would look like?
In my head, I'm like, finish school, get a good job,
get your first car,
6 figures paying job, have a good car. You're wearing hair, you're traveling, I'm booking the next flight.
That's the picture, those movies we were watching there, that's the picture we actually getting from.
We are calling you out now because people, I thought I was going to wear coin heels.
Honestly, you're supposed to wear heels,
6 inches,
go to work.
Oh my god!
Just sound like that big girl,
just be living the life, go out with friends.
I'll be like, you peasants.
That whole thing. I was just wondering if I could go along with you for the party.
you peasant.
So after uni, when you moved out from your parents' house, so what was your first challenge? Like the shock immediately you moved out.
Let me go first.
Go
My
first.
dad always says this thing. I've forgotten the name, but basically it's the story of a person that left their parents' house. So when you're using toothpaste, you just pour everything, and then splurging lifestyle. You use roll the tissue multiple times. You eat food half.
Those are the things you brought from home when you just moved out.
So when he was telling us, it was story till it became my lifestyle. You'll be using 2 boxes of tissue because you don't want to, but you don't you'll be using tea size, the appropriate amount of tea. You'll be just a little drop, just enough to make your teeth white. Just be eating. If you cannot finish the food, you keep it in the fridge. You will store it well. You're not just leaving the pot and forget for days. So it's more like he had to learn how to be conservative. You had to learn how to actually manage your resources. Because if he finishes,
you have to earn the next salary to go and buy.
Thinking of rent.
Oh my god.
Well, I did not actually move out, but I was staying in my parents' house, but I was alone, right? And then those daily 2Ks, 5Ks, it gradually stopped.
Yeah.
You call, you say, okay, no problem. Your junior sister is still in school and
trying to pay school fees.
Yeah, and she needs money for school fees. She needs money for books.
You'll not be the understanding elder.
Do you understand the other? Exactly. Then you now start thinking of your life. Thinking of how to, if they ever manage and give you the one you manage, right? You need to manage it. Then you have to start and look for work. Then you have to become more responsible. Actually, you have to be more responsible for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. So for yourself. So like what she said, being conservative.
No, it's not your first language. You understand?
Thank you. Yeah, you have to learn how to be more
conservative. Yeah, managing
resources.
So Dima, how was it like?
My first move out of my family house was moving to the UK.
That's the biggest move ever.
And that's the biggest move. And all glory to God, because it wasn't easy. This is the story time of the story time. And that's the fact that I moved to London specifically because I have this friend, let's call him G. Let's call him G.
Hi, G.
My friend.
My G. You're gonna see this because I'm gonna send it to you. But yes, I was supposed to come and stay with him, and that's why I came to one of the most expensive cities in the world, actually, which is London. And I got here, and that did not materialize. And to put it into context for you, what this meant was that when I was planning my finances, I did not factor in accommodation, because I was supposed to be sorted. Right, so imagine moving to a new country and you don't have accommodation.
It's terrible.
Just look at it that way.
That's that's the most expensive thing.
That's the most expensive thing. Yeah. And I went from one friend who took me for 2 weeks. Shout out to you Tunde. He kept me in his house for 2 weeks. Like we stayed together. I didn't pay a dime. I think then he even gave me his credit card, and oh my god, that's a different story. I thought life.
So nice.
He was like, "Don't worry, Dima, don't get lost. If you go outside, just use my car, just order Uber." Like he was giving me soft. Me, I thought that was reality.
That was reality.
I was soft. Oh god.
You're like, this is why
Oh
you
my
moved to
God.
the
See,
UK.
I went to Primark. I went to go and shop, and I just like, I said, use your card. It was like, it's fine. I said,
Oh my
you guys
God.
are like,
You guys get ready with me as I, you know.
And then after spending 2 weeks with him, I now spent 3 weeks with another friend, Joy. And why was I doing all this house? Because I was still waiting for G to let me know that okay, house is ready. Let's move in.
Oh,
and so that's 3. So now 3 weeks in a new friend's place, and with that one is a female. Obviously, the life was different. Things actually came that I saw that was the first time I entered. I was like, wow, this is how much it costs to enter train. Looks like I'll be taking the bus. So we started. That is where we started breaking things down little by little, and then after that 3 weeks, I realized, wow, I might actually be homeless at this point.
Okay.
And then I had to reach out to my cousin, who, by the way, when I was coming here, I didn't even tell him.
that
So
you'll
it
be
was only
coming.
his family that told me that, oh, Dima is coming. Make sure you see her. You're older than her. Just say hello to her and everything. I had to reach out to him and say, see, please help my life.
No, I'm your little sister.
See, help me. It's not I come here. I didn't plan to come like this. So help me.
I'm turning between my legs and just help me, help a
It
girl.
was meant to be 1 month.
Yeah.
My girls, I spent 6 months.
Wow.
Because G did not come true.
Oh my God.
That's not nice at all.
But in all, right, I mean, he had his own things that happened that caused that to happen.
Yes.
But imagine somebody moving from their country where they are okay, like moving to a new place, and this is
thing.
what you just meet. Like they just like dump you in a new country.
Yes.
Right, and people tell you be prepared for everything, make option A, option B, option C.
I mean,
but sometimes your option A, B, C can actually fail.
Your only option is God.
It's God, I beg.
Just help me.
And that was where I was. I remember like a time when I had to call a different friend, and I was just talking to him about like, oh, Dima, how are you doing? How are you settling? And I didn't even know when I started crying, because in my head I was like, this is not what I planned. This is not what I thought moving out was. This is not the abroad.
Like, when you plan everything in paper, it just becomes a different thing.
Accommodation issues when we came. I think after 2 weeks, that's when my dad called. Then I started crying on the phone immediately.
Like it just hits you. Like it just calls you, and it just dawns on you.
When you come and you just get everything sorted, you don't know what God has done for you.
Shout out to me.
But because
Shout out
when
to family, right?
after paying, when you come, you just feel, oh, I have money. Once I come, my own mindset, once we come, we just rent an apartment, then we'll just keep it moving. And we have the money. They'll tell you, oh, they want guarantor, they want nobody's giving you a house and stay in Airbnb for 1 month.
And Airbnb is expensive.
Like paying every night just to sleep.
When I eventually after that 6 months, I now had saved up some money and I got my own space. When I got it was a studio, and I was sharing with a housemate in the studio. And I can remember the first time I stayed on that bed, and I realized that this is my rent. This is my, the joy that came, So, because for me it was like, wow, like I did this. Like this has been like this is like almost 9 months now we're talking about. I've been in the country and not being able to open my bag and keep my things
somewhere.
Because
it's not like
I'm ready to move anytime, because I don't know when you tell me 3 weeks is over, someone is coming. I'm ready to move my box all the time. So I think for me that is something about moving out of my family house in Nigeria and then moving here. That was honestly for me, it wasn't the sweetest. Some people are blessed to come and then just settle in quickly. For me, it wasn't like that though.
Yeah.
The first day I hung clothes on wardrobe.
You're like, hallelujah.
You think I won $1 million or something?
But
because
that was what you felt like at that moment.
Yeah.
Imagine living out of the box. Finally, you're not able to pay rent. You're able to have a place.
Well, we're here now.
We're here now.
You're like, oh my God, I'm in my third house. I mean, which house is this now?
Actually, no, this is my second.
Okay.
Yes. And by God's
Daniela,
grace,
is this
you're
your
the
third house? Are you living in your third house since you came to the UK?
Daniela. You want to tell them how many houses you've lived?
She moves every Every 2 weeks.
No, that sounds like I'm a problematic person.
That's the Gen Alpha. That's the Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha, they're not in one place. One place can never be enough.
You know, you always have to explore. It's about exploring what's out there.
Yeah.
Just about, going finding more things.
Thank God for money, Sha.
Yeah, I wish that was the factor.
Oh, it's not money.
I would like to share my experience when I moved out, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
We want to know. We need to hear your story.
Please.
I actually, when I started working, I was still living in the house, so I still had everything figured out. No rents, not paying for food. Your money is your money, just like that. So I got another job. I had to move out. So the first time I went to the market, when I wanted to buy something, I had to call my mom. Hello, mommy. Are you sure this people don't want to cheat me? That's how much you're selling it. I said, no. Are you sure? I'll not go price that. Then when I used to go to the market with her, I'll not go. Are you sure? He said no. Like close to 3 years to 4 years now. It's no longer that price. Like
I don't know. Turkey was expensive.
No. I said, okay, I'll come back to this. Let me go some. Everything. It was not time to spend money. It was not times 2.
It was times 3.
Times 3. Everything I wanted to buy was times 3. I had to leave. I had to go first to deal with my mental health. I had to come back.
You know what? Your hunger is not an option. Let's just be hungry for a little while.
For me, I actually knew that, this is why we don't eat turkey often.
That makes a lot of sense. I just thought that my parents didn't like turkey.
Honey,
it wasn't healthy.
It was expensive.
Oh my God. It's so expensive. No, that's why nowadays it's little chicken we do.
Little chicken.
No, may I have a structure to my own. Once I want to cook, and the first one when I collect my salary, I do like a big grocery shopping. So I'll buy turkey, I'll buy fish. The moment is like 2 weeks into this, and the fish has finished. It's little chicken.
You can't see me buy turkey twice. Where have you been?
You can't see me buy turkey twice. I will buy Lidl. By the time I found out, I will buy Lidl till Lidl is tired of me. That is me. Once I make that first big one,
you'll be like, oh my God, I don't go to work places
scanning
anymore.
code everywhere.
With your big check, but then when it's ending of the month, I'm like, how far is Lidl? It's about 30 minutes walk. Oh yeah, now let's
take a walk. I mean, I need to burn some calories.
Yeah, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Like winning.
Please tell yourself whatever makes you happy.
Whatever the new situation you need. That's
whatever
it.
Rocks your boat. Whatever makes you
sleep
sane.
at night.
Actually, because something about adulting is like you actually need your sanity.
True.
Because if you lose it,
if you lose it,
it's over.
You're just finished. You're gone.
It's a lot of things, honestly, and not just for you. Even you become a burden to your family as well, or people taking care of you.
But then it's to start worrying about you.
You can't even lose your sanity if you want to be like a real adult, and you can't afford to lose your sanity for any reason. Just take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
And sleep when you need to. Like sometimes, I feel that that's something that we tend to forget. Is that rest? Like, I know sometimes your body feels like not doing anything. Maybe, listen, not that you're a lazy person and you're listening to me.
Rest.
That's not lazy. That's not it. Don't be a lazy person. But like, sometimes when you've actually worked and you've done things and your body just cannot sleep. Do nothing. Enjoy, even if the movie is not, just do nothing. Just enjoy it.
Don't
but
sleep.
that should not be your lifestyle. That's not what I'm saying. I just say that you do. Just like take a rest.
What I like to say is like I don't like when people say things like, Nigerians are very, resilient people. No. You know why I say so? Because when they attribute resilience, when they are saying about Nigerian people, they are saying about Nigerian people, they like to walk. They can walk their life away.
Someone said this thing to me.
Yeah, so I don't attribute I work. They know me. If you tell me, Dima, Nigerians, they like to, I'm like, no, honey, no. No,
I don't do that.
I don't do that.
That was she's a Nigerian. She's an Igbo lady, right? So she was like, all these white people, they are too lazy. I don't know. That's why they like employing Nigerians, because they know that we don't have to work. And I said, no, me, I'm a soft girl.
Jokes.
I mean, I'm a white person. If it comes to that, I'm a white person.
I'm a soft girl.
I mean, I'm a princess now.
I'm just trying to.
I'm working because I have to. You know what I mean?
What do you mean we like
from
to
the
work?
ground? I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing this.
Then I told her if you see any means in this country to just sit down and relax and be getting money, count me in. I do not like to work.
We need to find that money too. if we find it.
Me, I said,
which money tree,
Daniela?
Which money
That's
tree
the
you
thing
talking
now.
about?
Let's invent it. Is that not
You
what
people
AI
are
is
shouting
for?
like, Nigeria women,
Robots
these
will just
women
print
are
money
that.
for you.
Me, I said, me, if I even see housewife work now, that's me.
I'm
just saying.
I don't want to
Because
because
honestly, adults, right? I've seen that this adulting has a lot of things. The adulting, they attribute adulting to a lot of stress.
See,
hard
I don't
work,
want to be
hustle.
hardworking.
Like,
I don't want to be
I am not
hardworking.
saying
It
hard
doesn't have
worker,
to be
please.
so. It doesn't have to be
I don't want to be
bad.
hardworking.
Like, I can actually be chilling and I'm
Sorry.
still living. Like I'm still doing the work. I'm still doing good. I don't have to
as
have mental
Nigerians,
breakdown
we
and
need to
what do you
being
mean
an
do better?
acrimony
Nigerians are
woman to
strong
do
people.
things like that.
No,
We need
you're
to
a
do
strong
better,
person.
honestly.
No, I'm soft. Please. Take the crown, President General among the nation.
We salute you.
President General among the nation.
I think they've changed the new one now. It's Igwe.
It's like I don't buy from Shein. Okay.
Igwe.
Yeah, I only do Zara. Okay, that's cool.
I only desire.
Okay. Yeah. You know that what I say now is me soon. You know what I mean?
Me
'Cause
soon.
It's about levels, isn't it? It's
yeah.
about levels.
Clock it, me soon.
Because imagine Elon Musk buying from Shein. Do you get what I mean?
If Elon Musk buys from Shein, Shein is in trouble. We said that buy from Shein are in trouble.
Because be like, I don't like the service, so I'm buying it out and I'm going to keep it.
You should leave our Shein for us.
Just leave our Shein. You should leave our Shein for now. So on a lighter note, what are those tasks that we don't like, that you don't like as an adult? You know this particular task, I have to do it, but secretly you know you don't like it.
Washing plates.
Washing plate.
Hey,
Washing plate and
everybody
ironing clothes. By the way, if
nice to meet you.
Washing plate.
anyway that I see this, bless the person that brought about dishwashers.
God.
Because you see, washing plates is not, is
God. Washing plates?
I don't mind cooking, by the way. I
don't
enjoy
mind.
it, but
I don't
you see that
enjoy
washing
it, but
plate.
I don't
No,
mind.
me, I actually enjoy cooking.
I
but
cook,
you see,
but I don't
washing
enjoy
plates.
it. But you see washing
You
plates.
see, ironing clothes.
Oh my God.
Those clothes, right? Like I have clothes that I don't have to iron.
That's the one you buy more.
That's what I buy more, and it's not even. It's just because
I hate ironing. Oh my God.
For some reason, those are the things I don't have a problem with. But
Are you
see,
serious?
cooking, so I can cook and I have them. Sometimes it's enjoying.
But you like
see
washing
that
plates?
whole everyday cooking.
But you like washing plates?
Like, I mean, it won't be my best. Well, because I don't like it, I do it immediately. Because if I don't do it immediately, it's going to stay there for a while. To like, I will even forget that they are
Can
placed.
stay there
So if
forever.
I don't do it that time, I wouldn't. But you see that cooking. So my mom recently visited me,
Right.
and I mean, I was happy she came, but I was also like, okay, when are you going back? Just because morning, afternoon, night,
You
I
have
had
to
to
cook.
cook different meals. It's like fresh food. I'm like, I cook for 2 weeks. I literally cook in bulk, carry it in the fridge and freezer.
Yeah.
When it's time, I just warm it. Like,
Yeah.
you see that whole thing going back and forth to be cooking. Why?
it's not your style.
Why? That is one reason why I had to leave home on time, because for some, like, every single time there's always
Something
like,
to
why
cook.
are we cooking? And we don't cook in small batches. We cook a lot. So why do we have to cook a
every
lot
time.
multiple
Multiple
times?
times.
But I mean, that's me though. I can cook a lot multiple times. Because
Yeah, I don't mind cooking.
I don't mind. I
I
don't
don't
like
like
it.
it.
Can we
I don't like washing plates.
Can we? You know what? I will just do that for you. You just supply me the
Funny
food.
thing,
Then.
funny thing. This
Yeah.
is exactly what I did in uni. Like me and one of my best friends, Sandra. What we did is, I'll cook. She'll wash the plates.
Yes.
In uni, that's
I can
literally-
do. I do
that's-
that.
That's how that babe survived.
Yes.
If not for me,
Yes.
she will not. She will
If
not
you tell
believe
me,
me now.
if you
Imagine
tell me
want
to,
to
if
make
you tell
some
me,
sort of
if you tell
transactions
me
right
to
now.
be cooking for you and
See
be
me,
washing plates,
Off camera, right?
and you be washing the plates, I can cook for you forever. Just be washing the plates.
Yeah.
When I'm cooking, be cleaning and be washing the plates. Why
see,
are you cooking?
Just bring a bunch of clothes. Give me Joko.
You wash clothes.
I will tie wrapper, put it in.
No, that's where you miss me.
But you see,
No,
I
I can actually
I
do
can
that.
mop.
Why say you
I can
love
My
washing
skin,
machine?
my skin will peel. I cannot do it.
I can wash. I can actually wash with my
I can
hand.
mop the whole of this.
Don't tell me to wash
Don't
plates.
tell me to
I
wash.
don't
I
like
hate washing
that
Wait,
much.
I'd rather wash plates.
I
I'd
like
rather wash
it
burnt pots.
I don't like any
And then
domestic.
wash clothes.
I don't like any
I wash
domestic.
clothes.
At this point, I don't like any domestic thing because we washing plate or mopping floor,
Don't like
sweeping
any
floor.
sweeping.
No,
Arranging.
I only like to cook. I don't like
At
any
home,
other thing.
at
Nothing.
home, even though I don't like cooking, there's a way me and my sister shared it. So basically, the whole house cleaning and taking care of the house, she's the one that did it. Cooking. Because if I prepare my mind, I can actually cook and it's be fine. But you see that whole extra cleaning, washing, yeah, I'd rather do the cooking. Like, if it comes to an option of that, I'd rather do the cooking. So I do the cooking, she does the cleaning.
That's how we
and she's
shared
good
it
at
when I
that, so
was
that was good.
When I was back at home, my
Yeah.
younger sister does the cleaning.
You do
I
the
do the
cooking.
cooking. just keep me in the kitchen. Just be bringing the food. I'll be cooking. Just be bringing it. Just
what do you guys mean that you rather wash clothes than to wash plates?
I wash clothes than to wash plates.
Wow.
I wash clothes and wash plates. I hate washing plates that much. Don't tell me.
I don't like any of them.
And don't tell me to iron my clothes because I'll wear it like that.
Thank you. It's not my body.
I'll wear it like that.
I'll wear it like that. Let the rumple see the crease. I don't mind. I'll wear it like that.
I love the glitter on my clothes.
I don't care.
I like seeing that.
I don't mind ironing.
I don't mind.
That's just play me music,
I don't mind ironing.
No, I don't like it.
I mean, like, maybe I'll go and forget now.
No, I can't do that.
Because it's not born. Yeah, that's the only problem with ironing, but ironing is quite fun. It's therapeutic. Some sort of therapy.
That's a deeper level. That's a deeper level.
I'll go for a massage. I'll go for a massage for therapy. I'll go for a massage.
No. So do we still call home for something? Like you want to do something as adults now, maybe you want to do something, just at least call your parents.
I mean, yeah. For me, if it's a major thing, I do. I still call my mom. If it's a major thing, like, oh, mommy, I want to run this by you. That's what I always tell her, I want to run this by you. And only because, like, I feel like she still has that wisdom that comes with age. So
but do you mean financially, though? Do you mean financially? Is that what your question is? Or
is it about finance or like anything generally?
Anything.
Okay, for me, anything. I still call my mom, like, for like advice sometimes, or if I want to do something, maybe not even her advice, just for her awareness.
It's more like I'm informing you.
I'm just letting you know, I'll just run it by you. What do you think? Like, I might not go with what you say, but I just want to know what you think about this
what
thing.
The other options are there exactly. As well. Adult wisdom, you know better.
That's literally me.
People sit down and see something that you cannot jump
can see sitting down. You cannot see. You cannot see jumping up. So. Trust me, what young people are seeing is not what young people are seeing. Trust me, what they are seeing is not what people are seeing. Because if you look at how things have, that's a different conversation. But
that's a different conversation. We should have that soon, yeah.
We would probably, because that's when it's a different conversation. A lot of things have just gone, downside up, upside down. And that's because obviously, like, the older generation, we feel like they're older generation, so they don't have, we know better now. Our generation is different. Rubbish.
But there's really no difference. It's like every single thing, there's nothing that's happening now that hasn't happened. Yes. There's nothing new under the sun. Yes. It's just in a different packaging.
That's why when she was talking about emotions, blah blah, I'm talking about emotions. I said they were going through adulting because you will not know, they will not tell you. Yes. But yes, if we find it new,
now we're more open. They
have
with
kids. They have now you can speak up. Then they don't talk to anybody.
Which podcast did you have to talk?
Exactly. See all these post-traumatic stress, post-traumatic stress disorder,
high blood pressure,
all these things, even like with one for pregnancy, postpartum depression, all those guys. They were not talking about those things.
Yeah, it is.
They were not talking about it then.
Jen, I saw one. I don't know if it was TikTok. The person was saying that our parents went through this postpartum depression, but then people see it like you are mad. So they will take your child away from you. I think someone even acted a movie about that.
Wow. There was a Nigerian movie about that. She wanted to kill the child.
She wanted to kill so crazy. Yeah, she wanted to kill the child, but everybody saw it like madness.
Like she was mad and she hated the child
from the child. But it was actually just postpartum.
Like she couldn't bear the child being beside her. The cries, everything was just disgusting. It was just like, ugh.
And I think when it comes to adulting, that's another thing, another aspect of adulting that even right now I'm still I don't know how I feel about it. Like when it comes to the fact that you're going to now become maybe a wife. You're gonna have your kids. Like I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm not saying I don't want to have a husband or a child.
But you don't know how you
my husband might be watching it.
But you don't know how you feel yet about it.
I don't know how I feel about it because talking about postpartum, for example, now like everybody hopes or thinks it cannot be me.
What if it
is?
Do I want to take that chance?
Like,
to
what
find
if it is
out?
exactly? And then, even if it is, like, how am I going to go through it? Like, do you understand?
Imagine knowing fully well that there's a probability of you going through this pain, and then
and now the child, you don't even like the child. Like, I don't even like you, man.
Child will now be problematic. Imagine you going through all that and then your child will now you'll now be like, God,
why did I give birth? Some kids are not problematic. They say their children are not problematic. People tell you that. They tell you they just maybe differently challenged. Like, the different ways they put it. They don't really say they are problematic. But I think one thing also that adulting and being exposed, and that is, before I say what I would say, that is something that is very important. I think exposure as adults Please, if you're in Nigeria, if you're anywhere in the world, that's not the only place that exists. That pond you are is not the only, it's not the whole world. So what they're teaching you in London, what they're teaching you in Lekki, what they're teaching you anywhere in Australia, that is not the whole world. Like, this world is a very big place. You need to like really open your mind. You might not be able to exactly. You might not be able to afford to travel. But then go for social media. Then go for YouTube. But you can watch so much content.
Yeah,
like,
there are some people that were born, brought up, and they have lived all their life in one city. Right, there are people like that.
Yes, definitely. So even if you're not able to travel, because again, that is contingent on finances, right? But educate yourself. Reason being that you might think that this one way is the way all things should be done.
Yes.
But really and truly, there's so many alternatives, ways.
Yes.
And you wouldn't know unless you are exposed. True. And I think like being an adult is also you now having to unlearn, relearn, and then even like after relearning and unlearning, you want to also like start acting on those new information, those new knowledge. That's also adulting to me. Because if not, you're just going to end up being the same generation of parents that you are talking about.
You'll be that person that you hated in your parents.
You'll be that like, I mean, it happens to a lot of people in different forms. They just look back and realize that
it happening.
Yes,
it
happens.
I'm
now my dad. I'm now my mom.
Because you really notice that people that end up like that, it's because they really hate. Like, so when you hate something about someone, you tend to find yourself being that thing, right? Because I noticed it myself as well. If I really hate something about someone, after a while I notice it in myself. I used to say it like it's a karma thingy.
No, but like I feel when you don't like that thing
so much,
and
you tend to that's what I was saying. That it's more like it's just because you focus on it so much that is literally you. All you know is that. So it's more like, first of all, letting go of that and not
that's
like
the unlearning part.
So and then working, having that conscious effort to not make that mistake.
And it's very important.
Thank you very much. So in conclusion, we've all been talking about, I don't want to be an adult. I want to go back being a child. Same as me. I want to be a child again. What are those things we enjoy being an adult? Like
having my own money.
Okay.
See, rich people, God damn.
I just
rich
love
people.
having my own money.
She did not even allow me to finish.
Don't have my daddy's money.
Honestly, there's this joy that comes with having your money, buying what you want for yourself.
See it, I like it.
Hey, I say it, I like it, I want it, and I buy it.
Money, God of money, where are you?
There's this happiness that comes with, I've worked and I have this money. I can be able to say, okay, I can be able to send money to my parents and say, daddy, mommy,
thank you.
Manage you.
You see that prayer that they pray for you.
It's so sweet.
When I will call you and tell you, my daughter, thank you.
God will bless you.
It's just money for you.
No, not just money. I'm just saying like the perks of
that stands out for you.
Money. That's like the perks of it. Like
I feel for me, I'd say knowledge. Oh my God, I'm not the smartest person, but I know that I'm quite knowledgeable. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yes, that's one thing that I really enjoy about being an adult. Like, I have grown through so many phases and stages in my life, and I have learned, and I'm able to give advice. I'm able to, advise myself and advise others as well.
Yeah.
So I think for me, getting money, everything would have been useless to me if I was not knowledgeable. Because I would get money and I would lose it as fast as I got it.
Yeah.
But now I know what to do. If £1 million lands on my lap now, I'm not poor again. And it's not even because I'm not just poor again, just know, because streams of it will be a tap that will never run dry.
Yeah, because you'll be able to
because I now know what to do
with the money.
Not that mistakes will not be made or whatever, but I will never go broke. You don't understand? I will never
turn back.
No. So like for me, knowledge is something that I have really, really gained becoming an adult.
Yes.
Like if you talk to me now, the way you talk to me now and when I was 5 or 6 years ago is completely different. Even my friends testify to it. They'll be like, Dima, now. So we hear you talk, we're like preach. Like it's something that being an adult for me.
Yeah. I also growth, watching myself transcend from stages and stages of life, seeing things that I'm not there yet, or seeing things that I've like accomplished, achieved is like one thing that's also standing up for me as like an adult. like seeing that, oh yeah, I'm going from one place and I'm heading somewhere. I'm marking, like, how did they say
your
that?
milestones?
Yeah, I'm marking it and I'm seeing that, oh yes, I'm actually growing. That's one thing.
You're that woman now.
Yeah, I'm not that woman yet, but I'm getting to
and
be that woman.
Becoming.
Becoming that woman. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one thing that also stands out for me.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Jenny.
I'm not an adult. I'm just stepping into that door. So, but just like she said, like the whole growth, and it's the fact that I'm putting in the work and I'm seeing the evidence. I think that's something that's been encouraging. Is that because sometimes in this adulthood journey, what I've noticed is that there's sometimes that I've done everything I can, like physically possible, I can, and then I'm not seeing any effect. I'm not seeing any result. And then that can be demoralizing. So what I do is that, okay, so if this part, like I'm just talking like physically, if this part I cannot really change anything, then I look for something else in my life that I physically can change. Right. Yeah. So for example, after uni during my graduation time, there were a lot going on. I was applying for jobs and everything, and then it really felt that there was nothing in my control, like there were things just happening that I couldn't control. So I decided to lose weight. That was something that in my wildest dream, I felt like when I was younger, I used to pray to God that let me fall sick. Like I have this terrible sickness, because there are sicknesses that make you lose weight. Because I felt like I could not lose weight on my own. So I was like, God, let me just fall sick. So I'll just become skinny at once. Like, and then I'll not become fine after the cancer.
Mercy prayer. Oh my God.
I don't know. It was just like, okay, let's just like, magic kind of things. You know what I mean? Like, what's the need of this surgery? When God can just make you sick and then heal you after you get what I mean? Like quick fix. But so I had to do something that I was in control of, and then I decided to discipline myself there, and I've seen the effect. And I'm still on the journey because so my goal was to get to 14, and I've gotten there and I'm faster. Okay. So now increase mine now to like goes, let's see be more evidence. So like people like, when did you throw back? They'll be like, is it the same year? You guys should watch out for me.
We're watching, baby. We're watching.
2.0. So basically it's just that I had to do something else that was in my control. Just to kind of reaffirm myself that you know what, it's not that I'm not good enough. It's not that I'm not doing what I can. It's just that sometimes there's delay and God knows best. But instead of me dwelling in that pain and that stuff, so let me move it else to something I can control. So that gave me hope to fight my battle, if that's like, for lack of better word. So one thing I've learned about adulthood is more like sometimes you can't be in control of everything, but do what you are in control of and then kind of use it as your motivator, more like of your reminder that it's going to be okay. Like if you can do something that you seemed, because weight loss was something that was impossible for me. I didn't think there was ever a way that I could say no to food. Like that's like I'm a food lover, like I'm still am. Okay. But like say that I'm going to be very strict in a diet and actually following it was more of a shock to me and my family. Like my mom did not believe that I lost weight till I wore her trouser, because she's way slimmer than I am, and it was bigger than me. So it was like, okay, like she saw me, but she didn't see that I've lost weight till I wore it. So it's that whole thing that it's like, okay, I didn't just shock myself, I shocked my family as well. So it's that whole thing that like I did that. That's like, if there was nothing else that this year I achieved, is that I did that. So it's more like now I have that confidence that if I can do that, every other thing that I'm trying to achieve, I can do it. Like it's possible. It may take time, but it is possible. So that's something that I'm enjoying about adulthood.
I love that. Delay is not denial.
True.
Very true. Very true. Very not denial.
So that's why.
Do I what now?
Please. So let's encourage the young adults out there.
Yes.
Let's encourage them. Like final words for them. Somebody that is trying to still find their way. I know we are still finding our way.
Oh, we are.
From just you're still a baby. I'm a baby too.
Yeah. Just a little girl. Just like we're all in this milk stage together. You know what I mean?
Yes. So.
But you have something to say.
Just
you guys should shut up
from our little experience. Let us say something to them. Oh, you just, I know you will try to find your feet, and it's going to be hard. It might not be hard a little, but because some people just had it easy. Some people are easy, really easy. Yes, but those that are struggling, I feel let's say something to those that are struggling.
Okay. So all my young adults who might not be, who are finding it difficult, right? Maybe struggling or just finding it difficult to navigate. What I would say is, firstly, you are you. You are your own person. Yeah. Don't look, your journey is your journey. Don't compare yourself with anybody else. Focus on your own journey. Find out what you're passionate about. Find out things that make you happy. Find mentors that can actually, guide you. People that you look up to, people that inspire you. And you don't necessarily have to go far and look into like maybe celebrities or some people that can find people that you can actually reach out to, people that are within reach, that can talk to you. Sometimes you feel like parents are the only people, but no, some people unfortunately don't have great parents, or parents who are even, or maybe the parents just don't know. So it's not even like they're not great, right? They just don't know.
Yes.
So sometimes your parents might not be the right person to mentor you. So find somebody that can mentor you through life. Like, I just know that you're not alone. True. You're not the only person going through this. You're not the only person who is stumbling and falling.
Yes.
A lot of us still stumble, a lot of us still fall. But the main thing is that you're going to get over it. You're going to get through it. And it's going to be a learning phase for you. Just take it as a learning phase.
Yes.
Don't lose track of where you are. Don't get distracted. Because one thing that life does, and with social media now, is to distract you. They are showing you people who are in different circumstances, different places in the world, and they are trying to make you look down on your situation and where you are. But please don't do that. Like, you are doing well where you are, and you can only get better from here. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Thank you so much, Dinma.
Definitely need my pen. I need my pen and paper. I do need that.
I kept it here.
Maybe I should. Do you do bookings?
No. I'll get to that soon, guys.
Okay, so
when I get my license,
let's get free service.
When I get my license,
I mean, for family and friends.
Yeah. Okay, so we can start today.
You guys can discuss that off camera.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm still a baby. I will start with that. But what I have to say is, no matter how small, just know that you're moving, you're growing.
Yeah.
Not as fast as you want to, yes. Yeah. And that is very okay. Yeah, but just know that you're growing, you're taking steps forward, and you're doing something tangible for yourself. So just always try to give yourself a pat on the back and say, oh yes, I am moving. Yeah, I'm not stagnant. Yeah. Don't try to always compare yourself to people you're seeing. Yeah. Because everybody has their own struggles, right?
Their journeys.
So always try to tell yourself, I'm doing something right. I am moving. I'm doing something for me. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Thank you very much, Dat Etsako Girl. Thank you.
Yep.
Right. So I mean, they've really said wise words and everything. The only thing I want to add is that well, you are okay. Do you get where you are is okay, and you should kind of have that contentment with where you are. How do I feel like I'm not explaining it better, but it's more don't demean your where you are. Don't feel that I'm not good enough because of the stage where you are. Don't just downplay where you are. It's okay where you are. You should just have that conscious effort or mindset that I'm not going to make the same mistakes I made today tomorrow. It's just that whole tomorrow is going to be better than today just because I'm not repeating my mistakes I've learned from before. I'm going to meet people that are better than me to learn from their own mistakes, so I don't even need to make that. There's this story of a black sheep that my dad always tells me and my siblings. Is that so there's this girl that has a lot of children, and then he decided to ask each one of them that, okay, how many times does something have to happen to you before you learn your mistake? Some said 20, some said 5, some said 3, but Webelako, that's the black sheep, said that he doesn't need to wait for something to happen to him before he learns a mistake. So basically, you don't need to do life alone.
Yep.
You need to just get people that are better, and they don't need to be like 5 steps ahead of you. They're just like someone that's in SS3. You can look up, in SS1 and someone is in SS3. Do you get? It's just that little distance. And the reason why I say little space is because someone that is way bigger, you might be even intimidated by where they are, and you wouldn't even have hope. So someone that is a little bit higher than you, you're like, okay, so it's something that's achievable. Just if you do this, then you can get to that stage. And when you've gotten there, it's okay to let go and move on, right? So I feel that some people are not meant to be there forever. It's not that you throw them away or cut them off. It's just that you have there's a new stage of your life, so you get a new mentor. It's like you have to keep upgrading. One person shouldn't like, you may have like a personal life mentor that could be there forever because they know your progress from before and after. But you should always, at every stage in your life, you should have like a mentor for that stage because they give you more opportunities. They give you a different mindset. They open your mind more. So well, that's all I can add.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Don't make the mistake yourself.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming, Dima.
You're welcome.
That Etsako Girl.
Can I just add one thing?
Go ahead.
And just the one thing I just want to say this, and it's just that, just know that you're loved, because I think that's
something
the very first thing. You are loved, and just know that if you need to reach out, please reach out to people in your community. Reach out to who you feel comfortable with, but you are loved. That's just one thing you need to know in this stage in your life where you might feel like you're the black sheep, everybody doesn't like your guts or whatnot. You are loved regardless.
Yes, and you're not alone. A lot of things a lot of people are still trying to figure their stuff out, figure life out. Nobody has been. We're all learning.
It's always
I've
a
never
progress
been
point.
This is my first time.
There's always a first time. So give yourself some grace.
When you make mistakes, learn from it and move on. Don't beat yourself up too much.
That's why they say that it's not a mistake, it's a learning point.
It's a learning point. Yes. As long as you are making steps to improve yourself, you are not stagnant. Yes, it's just time. With time, you will see the progress. Thank you so much. That is Etsako Girl. Thank you so much, Daniella, and thank you so much, Dima.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I had fun.
I did too. I'm back on this seat. I'll be back.
I will be expecting you. All right, guys, we've come to the end of another interesting episode of Freedom of Speech. Please watch our videos. Like, comment, drop a comment, please. Turn on your notification bell to get notification anytime we drop a new video. On this note, bye.
Bye.